Hello Wastelanders, this is Blue here, and welcome to Havensfield, my first kind of full-length shelter build that I'm showing off anyway. So I wanted to do a kind of small town, but you know, with any kind of small town, you normally would have houses everywhere, but I couldn't really do that because of budget reasons and whatnot. So I wanted to just, incorporate two houses to really get that kind of feeling, that there is people here, but there isn't at the same time. I had to stay to a strict budget because of budgeting and Fallout. Those who are in this game know that all too well. Disregard the lighting. If you're used to Todd Howard's games, you're used to some kind of issue always popping up, so the sun kept turning to night for some reason. Don't know why. I couldn't tell you folks. So besides the little rooms, I try to make a kid's room, parents' room, washing room, dining room, nothing too fancy, too wild. And then, I took on some next things. I was like, we should have like a church. So with the church, you have a cemetery. So, I was like, okay, let's put a cemetery here. Small cemetery, you little camper out in the back. Maybe it's someone just bumming it out back there, hiding off the grid. Usually have one of those in the small town. Could be your town's wackadoodle. Luckily for me, after much fighting, I was able to finally get the church build I was fighting to build. And the Mothman thing provided the perfect look for kind of a sermon thing I was going for. Like I said, not much I could really do. I wanted to fill this place up so much more. I had so many ideas for this place, but it just constantly running into budget issues. But with the church, I also wanted to make a funeral home, because, even in the 50s, there's definitely funeral homes. So I definitely went a little more all out in that, because being disabled, I'm closer to death than most. So I felt more connection with that. I didn't really put anything in the bell tower because I couldn't. Ran out of the budget. Most of these I kept locked just because, well, surprise, surprise, budget. You're gonna hear me say that a lot in this video, but where I could go all out, I went all out. You'll see what I mean when I say that, when I'm saying that. So, I had the shelter there for the vault and the little entryway vault to open it up. And then, you had the town hall, because every town needs a town hall. Of course, somebody might argue that this might look more like a law office when you enter it. But, you guys can let me know in the comments what you think. Law office? Town hall? I don't know. I've been in both. It could go either way. Again, I wish they had sinks that you could put in here, even if it was just non-working sinks. Make the build look a little nicer. At least they were able to put toilets in that. Now, here's where I really went all out. So, we have the structure. The structure used to be an arcade area. I had to take apart the arcade area, unfortunately. So the arcade area became a derelict building. Surprise, surprise. I wanted to put something there because there was a big empty spot for the longest time. And when they came out with these pieces, I was like, alright, well, here's what I'm going to do. Derelict building. Every town has a derelict abandoned building somewhere. And so that's what became of that. But where I really went all out was the school. That is where the whole entire budget got eaten. I wish it didn't, but it did, and there were many alterations of this school. This is the principal's office. The principal's office used to be a lot bigger. The classrooms used to be a little bigger. I mean, even the gym used to be a lot bigger. But I had to keep on cutting down. I kept chopping up areas, making them smaller just to make, room for other spaces. And eventually, I even got rid of a whole classroom and made a whole roof access. And, just a clear budget. In the future, I hope that they make more budget in these shelters. It would be nice. Not sure if they're going to. But I really hope you guys enjoy this. I put a lot of work into it. A lot of people have told me you should show these off instead of just deleting them. So here's the first one, Havensfield. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, give a like, subscribe maybe. You don't have to. I'm not going to force anybody to. And overall, have a great day, everyone. Thank you.